Hello and good time. Good morning if you're in Europe and good night if you're in the States. Going to have a short outlook on what happened, on what we are waiting for today. But before that, we have to, in the financial market, before that I have to just have a short and quick review of what happened yesterday. Yesterday, the most important event that we had, Mr. Powell's testimony, we had it, and also we had some other Federal Reserve members' speeches. Mr. Powell, finally, they accepted that the Fed was not that much right about the inflation, and inflation is growing much more than their expectations, and it's going to stay there a little bit longer. About the inflation and about the labor market, he told that the labor market is improving very well. In past 3 months, they had 750,000 on average, 700,000. They created on average 750,000 jobs on each month. And about the economy, they accepted that he told that economy is improving, but it is a little bit less than expectations due to the Delta variant of the COVID-19. And other Federal Reserve speakers also, they talked about the inflation and their concerns about that, and they accepted that the inflation with the current data shows that gonna stay a little bit longer. That's why the additional on the tapering that should start faster. They want to start the rate hiking in 2022 by twice in a year. It was, as you remember, before it was the conversation and talks was about the rate raise in 2023, and now they're talking about 2022 and twice in a year. In 22 to increase the interest rates. This is just like in a short word what they had. So it means the hawkish tone in the stock market, hawkish tone in the market, and this hawkish tone will put the stock markets under pressure. On top of that, we have another problem. If till Thursday the government cannot pass the bill of Biden bill because of the Republican, they tied this Biden bill with the government budget as well. So if they don't pass this bill till Thursday, the end of the September, the government will be shut down on October 18, because the budget, the government budget, as the Treasury Secretary Ms. Yellen told, they will be out of the money. The Treasury will be out of the money on October 18, so the government should be shut down. For how long, I don't know. For as long as again this politicians and policymakers, they come together and find a way out of that. This is what generally happened. This is what I mean in a short words. What we need to know in a market sentiment. On the other hand, the government debt selling is a little bit confusing right now. If they do not increase the debt selling, it means that the government will not be able to issue more bonds, and if they don't issue the new bonds, they will not have the money, and this is going to create a crisis. But I don't think that it's going to happen, and that they will come somehow to that, and they will increase the debt limits, the government debt limits in next 1 or 2 weeks. It's going to be just like between the parties. They're going to give some points and take some advantage, give some points and give some this is like a taking and a giving. Some shitty words between the politician, and it's not about the economy. To be honest, they don't fucking care about our economy. So this is the situation, that what is happening right now in the stock market and totally in the market. What does it mean for the markets? Let's go to the chart. Short quick review in the charts and see what does it mean in the chart. Let me make it smaller. Hello, where are you? Oh yeah, let me make it smaller. The photo here. Okay, what does it mean? What does it mean in the market totally? The VIX, the market, as you see here, the VIX is increasing. It means that the market risk is increasing, and we will be in a little bit higher risk in the market. This higher risk in the market will this higher risk in the market will increase something and will decrease something. Let's go see what happens in the market. The US dollar, as you see, the US dollar increased in the past days, and this increase in the US dollar still in a clear uptrend. However, maybe we can see a little bit correction, but the overall trend in the US dollar is still uptrend, and we are waiting to see the US dollar about 94 in next days. So US dollar is taking advantage of this situation, and it means the this increasing in US dollar put the gold under pressure to send the gold under 1,740. The last night we had 1,730, and we can see that right now this correction in a gold price in a US dollar will create the correction in the gold price as well. But I don't think that this correction is going to take longer, more than 1,750. Because why? Actually, there is another bit. If the stock markets keep falling more than, for example, if S&P 500 falls more than falls more than 4,200, then we can see the gold in higher prices. Otherwise, if it doesn't happen, gold is in a clear downtrend, especially as long as it's trading under 1,760. Uptrend of the gold can start only about 1,800 here, 1,830. Let me show you this. The uptrend of the gold starts just only above that. Otherwise, the gold overall the gold is in overall in a general downtrend. But for the silver, it's a little bit situation is a little bit different. For the silver, the $22 is the K support, and under the K support under $22 we can see the prices around 20. Otherwise, the silver about the $22 still can hold this overall uptrend. In the oil market, oil price was supporting in the last day because of the shortage in the supply. Shortage in the supply after this the horizontal that happened in the state that was shut down the Mexican Gulf production for a little bit more than a week. This and besides that, on the supplies, and this is the supplies that in the U.S. and in a world supply in other countries, OPEC Plus didn't change its plan, and they are holding their current plan of the producing just 400,000 barrels a day. They added this just 400,000 barrels a day as they planned yesterday, as they planned in the previous meeting, to get to the point of the pre-pandemic production level, but end of 2022. So supply didn't change, just from the OPEC Plus side. In the US, supply changed, decreased, and on the other hand, the demand was on its place. Last night we had the American Petroleum Institute weekly report, and it showed that decrease in American crude oil inventories, 4.2 million barrels decrease for the week ending September 27 or 28 last week. But still, it didn't help the market to recover. It didn't help the bulls in the gold in the oil chart, because stock market fall, and this fall in the stock market caused just the decrease, correction in the oil price as well. But still, it's about it's almost $74, 73, almost $74, and still U.S. oil is in a clear uptrend. We can see what we can see in U.S. oil still is in a clear uptrend, but the correction is possible here. However, $72 right now is a little bit more than 72.70. 72.70 is the $72.72 actually is the main and second support. Today's second support is a very important support, and if it can bridge this support, we can go through $70. But still, we are in overall uptrend, and this correction just can make some correction. Goldman Sachs just increased its target for 2021 to $90 than previous $80. S&P 500 and other stocks, we had a correction. As I told before, the overall what we can see in the stock market, we can see in the S&P 500 chart, what we can see the correction. This correction is possible. See, like in the last months, we had just like in the last actually almost a year, we had increasing new over higher, and now it's a little bit the time for the correction. Why is time to the correction? I'm not telling the falling short. I'm just telling the correction. Why the correction? Because you know what, the market, this is just like the policymakers, they're going to have a little bit hawkish policies for a short term. That's why, but the overall market sentiment is to recovery, more reopenings in 2022. So in next year we will have the good recovery in the stock market. That's why right now I cannot call it short falling. It's just like I can call it, it's like short-term correction. It's not just like a crash in the markets. It's just like a correction. And for S&P 500, I don't think this correction is going to take more than 4,200, which is right now we are in 4,300 some. So this is the what we can see in the stock market. The overall downtrend, but slowly downtrend is going to be happen here. And this is what happens generally in the market. And this let me say in the crypto, let me just review the stock in the crypto as well. The guys are asking too much. In a crypto market, Bitcoin is trading still under 45k, and as long as the price is under 45k, next target is 39k, something like here that we saw back in September 21st. But Bitcoin is the same as other cryptos. Bitcoin and other cryptos, they are in a clear downtrend. Euro USD also is a clear downtrend. We do not see, the US economy totally improving better, recovering better, and on the other hand, the US dollar safe haven demand also increasing. That's why putting the US dollar in a little bit stronger position than the euro. And the euro is going to be still in a downtrend against the US dollar. This correction in the US dollar, Euro USD for today will be possible if we can see something like the pairing can hold 1.1680. If it can hold this rate, this level, we can see the corrections almost to 1.17. Otherwise, still we don't see otherwise we cannot even see the correction today. But general trend of the Euro USD is down. But in the GBP USD pound is a little bit weak in the past days because of the UK the UK economy and economic data. Today, Mr. Bailey, the governor of the Bank of England, will have the speech, and we will see. We have to see what he is going to say. But totally, the 2 days expected data from the housing data that we have, and Mr. Bailey's speak, it's supposed to support the GBP, support the pound or sterling, and to increase. So today we can see with the fundamental data, it's in the uptrend, and this from the technical side. From other sides, you can see from 33 from the oversold areas a little bit increasing, and OBV trend line also is increasing. That's at the same time that the price in the chart also increasing slowly. So it means all of them. They can see us that the correction is more possible right now here, and we can see the correction if it happens, if it goes forward, which it can be, to 1.3650. We can see correction almost like 100 pips. You can get you can work 500, just like gain 500, 100. I'm saying 500. Sorry, 100 pips here in a GBP USD. Get it? It's a good situation, good position to buy the GBP against US dollar today. And about the other economic data that we have to follow, we have to take care about that today. Let me just quick review about the economic calendar. We will have in 30 minutes. We will have the British housing data, the house price index in Britain, in United Kingdom, and then German retail sales. Also in 30 minutes, we'll have the German retail sales, while Spanish inflation, and then Spanish and then Italian inflation will be important. Totally, today in the UK, in Europe, we don't have that much important data. This data also can be like a little bit medium importance. And then, today in Italy and in Germany, both in Italy and Germany, we will have the auction, 10 years bond auction, and this new bond auction will help the bond market yields to have the increase a little bit more in the bonds market. Yesterday also we saw that the 3 basic points increase in the German 10 years bonds yields. So today we have the auction in Germany and Italy. We have to take care of that, and later in Europe, in North American season, we will have housing. We will have the housing data from the U.S. Pending home sale, and also we will have the EIA report, American Energy Institute. We will have the Energy Institute data that will tell us that the American inventories, oil inventories for the last week, what happened. Today, besides this economic data, we have the very important speeches from the governor of the Bank of Central Bank of German Central Bank, German Central Buba. We will have the speech from the UK Central Bank. We'll have the Mr. Powell's speech from the United States, and we will have Mr. Kurida's speech from Bank of Japan. Today we have very important speeches. Besides that, we will have Mr. Bostic from Fed members and some other Fed members that will have the speeches today. These speeches kind of like they have to get the more attention than economic data, actually, to be honest, and we have to see more information. We have to see more clear, just like more clue. We will have more clue about what central banks thinkings and trying to do in next month. Thank you, and hope it was helpful for you. Just give me your idea. Let me know what you think is better to talk about for the next days. We just started this videos, and the next days, let me know. Next days, what would you like to hear more, and which kind of the markets do you want me to review more, and mostly fundamental, mostly technical, and what you need. And don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Thank you so much, and bye.